Hello, we are the Geeks and Degenerates, doing another episode of All Caught Up. I am Enzo, and this is my forever co-host, Jomar. And this time we're not doing The Last of Us, despite this being led by Pedro Pascal. We're doing Mando Season 3, Episode 1, and I am excited to talk about this.
Oh, God, I'm kind of happy we're back. You
Yeah.
know? Like, I wanted to see the Mando in action for a while. Because we got the Boba Fett series, right?
Yeah.
For a bit. That's why we had to wait for a while to get Mando Season 3. And that was a little bit of a disappointment, but we're here.
Yeah.
And I'm not complaining.
Yeah, half of it was like required watching for this season, though. Otherwise, you'd be here being like, how did Grogu come back?
Where did he get his new ship?
Yeah, like
Which I don't like, in my opinion. I don't like it when studios do that. Where you're like, you have to watch this other show just so to get caught up with this show.
Oh, I thought you were about to say I don't like the Naboo fighter. I was about to fight you.
No, I would love the Naboo fighter.
But yeah, I don't like the oh you have to watch this show, Rick. But what if I don't like Boba Fett?
Exactly. Like, I don't like the hipster Vespa biker gang.
Anyway, we're not talking about
you
that.
heard me.
Yeah, it's fine. But enough of that. We'll get right into it. Like you see, the ceremony that makes a Mandalorian with the armor and Paz Vizsla. And you're like,
Question. Were you like, oh fuck, is that for Grogu?
no. First, when I saw the kid, I was like, is this young Din Djarin?
Yeah. No, I didn't think it was young Din Djarin because I saw, what's his name again? The guy that,
Big guy?
the big guy, yeah.
Paz Vizsla?
Yeah, you see Paz Vizsla, I was like, no, Paz Vizsla's not that old.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you see the kid, like they're putting this like really cute Mandalorian helmet on him, I was like, "Aw!" like they hear something rumbling, and they had to like get the kid out, and then you see this turtle alligator thing, like swallowing Mandalorian's whole. I was like, "Oh fuck!"
Right?
Yeah, I was like, that shows. That shows.
Even the armorer has to get in the action, and like everybody's like, "Oh shit, it's gonna wipe up our already endangered race. We can't have that happen."
We should have rethink the location that we had the ceremony in.
Right? But no, Mando was there to save the day. And you're like, oh shit, finally, Patrick Pascal and another child character. Cool. As if we haven't been watching that for the first half of this year.
Yeah.
But he is no longer Mandalorian because he took out his helmet and he's seeking redemption. Tells the armor, like, oh, I will go to Mandalorian to clean in the waters below in the mining
Mandalore.
in Mandalore. It's like, if you can do that, you will be a Mandalorian again. And I guess that's the stake. One of the first part of this mission, which is, oh, I have to be Mandalorian again. Just take a bath in the waters beneath Mandalore. Sets up for Navarro, which has gotten a major upgrade. You're like, huh, this is pretty cool.
Oh yeah, and it's like a very peaceful city now. Like, and it's outside of the it's in the outer rim, so there is no like bureaucracy that's affecting them. Especially even though the rebellion did win, they did not want to be part of that shit.
Yeah, they're like, ciao. They're like, oh,
Yeah, like
thanks.
please. I'm staying right here. You have no jurisdiction on me.
Yeah. But the person in charge is Grief Karga, and it's nice seeing Carl Weathers again in the role. Like, ah, shit, it's Apollo Creed.
It's Dylan,
Yeah.
son of a bitch.
And Navarro's prospering well, and he's asking Mando for stuff, and Mando's like, I'm not here to hang up my gun and armor. I'm here on business. But they hear trouble, like pirates are causing trouble, and Grief Karga has to deal with that. Disarms one of the pirates, and then Mando helps him take care of the rest of the business, leaving one guy behind. You're like, oh, right, Mando's one cool bastard.
Yeah. I love that shit though. They're like, we have a problem here, and he's like leaning on the tree. I was like, You really want to fuck with a guy with impervious armor.
You want to fuck with a Mandalorian?
Exactly. I was like, yeah, but they were ballsy though. They're like, they still pulled their guns out. I was like, fuck.
Yeah. And then Mando was like, "Oh, I need a droid to help me, with maneuvering in Mandalore." And it's like, "Oh, what droid? Oh, it's IG."
Oh god, sorry.
Is the
I
Taika?
pulled the nose hair. And it got me.
Is the Taika Waititi droid IG-88?
Yeah.
Sorry, IG
11.
11.
Yeah, IG-11, which is the oddest thing. In my opinion, I'm not that cool with it. They could have gotten that robot from the heist that they had with Bill Burr, but no, they had to get IG-11. They had to bring him back, and I was like, this is kind of odd because like, then his sacrifice kind of like doesn't have as much gravity on it. No, the fact that we can just revive a droid just like that.
Did your heart melt when you saw this little guy just go? "Hee, hee,"
Oh
on the chair? I was like,
yeah.
So stop being so cute.
It's using the force to just play around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they do try to repair IG-11, but he resorts to his default programming. He tries to steal Grogu. And like, I don't know why Mando has such a hard time aiming for him. We're like, plot for bad aiming for the plot, I guess.
Same here. I was like, what the fuck? What's happening here?
Yeah.
And then like, the thing that like should surpass C-3PO kills it. Like, you know, like, wow, he did more shit than 3CPO did in like 6 movies.
Right?
Yeah.
And like, how do we repair this? And then Grief Karga takes him to my favorite part of the episode, the multiple Babu freaks. Says, hey! One of them.
I love those things. And then like, Grogu's like trying to like, I was like, I'm not a pet!
One of them is like almost speaking like perfect English. We're like, this is the first. It's not like, I Babu freak.
Yeah, it doesn't just speak in hey hey,
Yeah.
which I love though. Yeah, they are the droid specialists. Like,
Yeah. I love how the head is like talking perfectly, and then Grief is like, "Oh, he means this." At the point, mine was like, "I get it, man. I can understand."
Oh yeah. Wait, what happens next after this?
They're like, "Oh, you need the memory chip. If you don't have that, we can't really do anything about this droid." Like, whoa, can you give it to me? Like, no, it's in short supply. If I find it, can you repair him? Okay, and that's part 2 of this quest. Like,
Yeah.
this really feels like an RPG. We're like, oh,
It does. It really does. And I love it though, because it feels like we're playing a video game now.
yeah.
But in fact, I'm going one quest after the other.
As Grief
it's
Karga says, like, oh, your old quest is done. I am confused. What are you going to do now? We're like, oh, I have to go back to Mandalore, and now I have to find this memory core. The one Grief Karga was talking about Cara Dune, I was like, is he going to say her ship blew up for some reason?
No, she got recruited by the rebellion to be, I don't know, special ops.
Oh, yes. And Gideon, what's his last name?
Moff.
Moff Gideon is still breathing. We're like, oh, thank God. I kind of still want to see Giancarlo Esposito in this world. But yeah, he has to get the memory core, and then he flies to this planet where he meets Bo-Katan, and she's not in the best state because her army left her. They're like, oh, you don't have the Darksaber, peace.
You skipped over a very sick, like dog fight.
Oh yeah.
Where like the pirates came for Mando, and they're like, show him, boys, and they had 0 chances.
Yeah.
Like one would fly out into the distance, and you're like, where the fuck is he? And he gets shot out of nowhere, and then you'll just see the Naboo fighter just zip past the screen. I'm like, shit, and he kept doing that. Like, it'll be quiet for a bit, and then one would get shot, and I was like, what?
This guy
That's
is
so
beast.
sick!
Though he turns the corner and he sees the command ship, he's like, shit.
Yeah.
Which is commanded by Swamp Thing, apparently. Who I think is voiced by Stephen Fry. He sounds like Stephen
cool.
Fry. I'm not
Hey,
too
that's
sure on
cool.
that. So don't. I'm not an official source, so don't quote me on that. But he does sound like Stephen Fry-ish.
Ish.
Yeah.
But he goes into light speed and escapes, and we get to one of like the moons in like near Mandalore,
Yeah.
or in the Mandalorian
Sector.
sector, and that's where Bo-Katan stays. And there's this like old, Mandalorian castle,
Yeah.
and
The pose she does, Rick. Sheesh.
that's Hat.
Yes.
That's Hat.
Very much so.
And then she pretty much was like, "There's nothing left. The war that we were trying to fight, we lost it."
Because of your cult. And you're like, oh, shit. Is Bo-Katan one of the main antagonists here for these seasons?
Yeah,
Because
that's all I'm thinking. Also,
Sure, because she's like, oh, I'm the leader of Mandalore. Then Mando with the dark saber's like, ah, cool, I'm gonna keep this. You're like, wait, oh, okay.
okay, bye. Oh, you didn't take it when I gave it to you.
Yeah, like I offered to you, and she's like, I can't tell. The Mandalore's like, oh, I just took it without telling him.
No, but yeah. So she's pretty much upset. She lost everything. I don't know what happened to the other two.
Yeah, like what happened to Shastra Banks? I liked her.
Yeah, and the other guy, I forgot his name.
Yeah, the other guy left for the season 2 finale. He's like, where do you guys go? It was my birthday. Oh, okay.
But yeah, so yeah, and that's the conflict that we have now, is that Bo-Katan kind of pissed off at Din Djarin's cult for fucking up their rebellion, or trying to like reclaim Mandalore. And like, yeah, I don't know where it goes from here, and I can't wait for episode 2 now.
Did you know the actor for I forgot his name. The actor for Doc Brown is in the season.
Ooh,
Yeah,
shit.
great Scott indeed.
Yes, sir. And we're forgetting his name. Even like I know his name, but you said you forgot his name, and now I forgot his name.
Damn it. But we love him despite our.
Yes.
Sorry, I came from a party last night, so I'm completely banking for some reason.
I'm tired.
But yeah, I can't wait for him, and I'm sure there'll be more surprises. I know Ahsoka's coming in the season because they are planning another crossover to set up her show this year as well, which will be also be covering up for All Cut Up because we fucking love Ahsoka. But yeah, like the previous All Cut Ups, we won't really rate this episode, but what are your closing thoughts?
Closing thoughts. It's a good no, it's just a good start episode. It's not like with season 2 where it was an hour long. This one was kind of like
Literally just 30 minutes.
30 minutes, so I was a little bit thrown off by that. But other than that, like, it's a good, like, hey, here's your quest episode.
Yeah.
And now get ready for it. Like, it's just an introduction to his quest. Go to Mandalore, you bathe into the pools underneath Mandalore,
Find the
fix
memory
the
chip.
robot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now we're getting introduced to possible antagonists, like the Pirate King, who's probably voiced by Stephen Fry, and Bo-Katan, who might be pissed because it was his cult.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One of the reasons why Mandalore is now covered with poison and it's all in ruin.
yeah, and they glassed it to him. Like, that's cool, but bad.
Yeah. Every time I see Katie Sackhoff as Bo-Katan, you're like, this is just unreal. That you get the voice actress to be the live action version of the character. That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, same with Pedro Pascal's other work with Last of Us with what's her name?
Ashley Johnson and Troy Baker.
No.
Marlene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She plays and voices the same character.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a pretty good start, and I can't wait to see where this goes. This is 8 episodes, so we have 7 more to go. It's pretty quick too.
Yeah.
And like I can't believe the first Pedro show's ending, so it can give way to this one. Jon Favreau has been watching The Last of Us. He's like, I see a lot of similarities between Mando and Joel. You're like, he's right.
What'd you think?
Yeah. But yeah, good start. And if that's your closing remarks, I guess the only thing I have to say is, if you want to see more of us on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and ding the bell icon to get notified of when we upload next. We're also on Spotify and TikTok. TikTok to see our best and funniest moments. Spotify to hear us on the go. Individually, you can find me at KenDelphus995 on Twitter. How about you?
You can find me at JomJom_on Instagram and Ismail.
And until the next Final Cup Trophy Room or All Cut Up, we'll see you then. Bye, everybody.
Ciao.